What are we doing? Huh, forgot to turn the light on. We can't be live if we don't have on the air. You heard me? Oh, let's crank this bad boy off one time. I'm gonna turn the heater off so it don't make so much daggone noise. It's been kind of like a little bit less noise lately because I guess it was laying against the wall kind of funky. So it's like vibrating against the wall the whole time, which made it even louder. See, look, it's not all that loud now. It's turning off still, but fresh off the weight pile, shoulders today. Shoulders, big day, shoulder. Then over rows, lateral raises, shoulder flies, um, you name it. You name it. We had a lot of fun today. Recreational. Yeah. So anywho, we back in the shack. You know what time it is. Going up on a Tuesday. Ah, a little ash in there. Oh, ashy. Not classy, but ashy, dog. God bless America. What been going on out here in the streets? What's been going on out here in the streets? YouTube streets. I ain't really tap in today, man, to be honest with you. Uh, like I said, I found a Howard Stern joint. Hold on a second, y'all. The old lady. Sorry about that. That was just the old lady letting me know that she was on the way home, Trying to make sure that I was aware. What the fuck going on with this bad boy? Oh, that's why. It's kind of like been loosened up over time here. I know it's like a little bit janky, man. I don't know what's going on with this bitch. I tried to now it looks like I'm leaning this way a little bit. Now gotta put a level on this bad boy, huh? Gotta put a level on this bad boy. But yeah, man, live in effect. You heard? Fresh off a shoulder day. Pretty strong shoulder day. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Filter down just a scotch here, man. Try to keep it from falling off. Look, we're struggling right now, boys, but we're working on it. Getting the phone call kind of messed me all up. Yeah. Strong family in the house. Oh yeah, we went today to Chick-fil-A in the morning. I looked it up and found out that bacon, egg, and cheese, chicken mini biscuits, you kind of got to order every piece a la carte and then put it together yourself, but pretty damn strong. They also recommended to maybe just drizzle some honey on the top of it, but I didn't do all that. I wanted to just try it au natural, if you will. That short went up. It did pretty good, man, no doubt. About 2 grand on that jewel. 2 stacks on that bad boy. Not too bad for me, man. For our channel. For the Strong Family channel, you heard? Ain't bad for us. Sheesh. Oh, I threw a Carlos Ray. I threw a short up while I was doing bent over rows, chainsaws, if you will. I call them chainsaws. Everybody calls them bent over rows, but whatever. Sheesh, boys. Kicked me right in the chest, it did. And I put one of my favorite songs from Henny Huncho, Jane John Doe. Damn good song, man. Damn good song. I like it. He's got a couple good ones, man. To be honest with y'all, I'm kind of a fan of old Henny Huncho. I am. I tagged him in on the short, so if y'all was looking for it. Another song that we have used regularly is the red light or the red button. I'm pushing that red button, so I'm the king of VA, and I know them haters coming, but I'm still pushing that red button. Yeah. 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 All right, let's get into something here, man. Let's get into something. Look at what we got right here. Hard to tell. I think this is the Moonwalker, I believe. I think that's the Michael Jackson Moonwalker right there, boys. Let me look at the other one. Let me look at it just to make sure, double check. Yeah, this is. You can tell. You can tell. Moonwalker. Moonwalker. You heard me? I just don't even want to fuck with this thing. I'm gonna just put it in the other grinder. Even though I don't like using this one. This herb grinder here. For the kitchen, for doing coffee and various things of that nature. Thanks everybody for stopping through tonight. Much appreciated. I don't know where the rest of the Strong family is. I told Corrupt been stopped by a couple times here recent, man, and asked if I made it joinable or not. So I hollered at him the day before I left for the gym, and I said, "Hey, brother, I'm gonna probably go. Just let him know what I was doing. I'm gonna probably go after the weight pile somewhere around 9:30, 10 o'clock, something like that. 707 days in a row today, Carlos Ray. 707 consecutive days, not one missed, not for a vacation day, not for a bereavement day, not for I don't want to, I'm sad, I'm mad. Nope, I went all them days, every one of them. When we was on vacation, I went to the vacation gym. When we was here, I went here. I don't miss work, because I couldn't miss work and then go to the gym in the evening. I kind of live with my boss, my father-in-law. So, that'd be kind of a bad deal. So just imagine that. Also, an employee that hasn't called out for 2 years. And I've had some days off that were scheduled days off, like holidays and vacation days, stuff like that we went out of town. But yeah, imagine that. Kid don't ever fucking stop. You dig? Like the fucking Energizer Bunny out here. Like the Energizer Bunny out here. You heard me. Don't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. Appreciate everybody stopping by though, man. For real, for real. It's good to see everybody. For Cheesy. For Shizzle. Oh, Shizzle. I haven't seen him in a while. They haven't been through here. They was here for like 2 nights in a row, and then, it'd be like that though. It'd be like that. It's still early on the West Coast. That's the thing. We still early for the West Coast, kind of late for the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? As crazy as that might sound. Sorry, my beanie's looking all fucking weird. So, my B, y'all. Let me fix my beanie real quick. Thank you. Let me clear my throat. Hot damn. From the window to the wall. To the wall. All these females crawl. Been night there for a while. I dig it, man. Yeah, it's starting to get late earlier for sure. So it should be about 6 o'clock or so, I would say. 6:30 almost. I guess people are off work, but well, I don't know where they're at. We gonna live even if nobody's in here, apparently. That's what we gotta do, boys. We've had some damn good nights here recently, so you can't really complain too much. But if y'all would, man, if you see something wrong, like the channel's just sitting here fucking scrolling, trying to load, please let me know, please. Because I don't know sometimes. I'm just over here entertaining for nothing. You dig? We don't want that. Feeling good about the workout, man. John was John was a hard workout. Pretty tired. I feel good about it, man. Nikki Lee, thanks for stopping by. Tastes pretty decent, man. Hit me in the lungs, but tasted pretty decent. We coming across loud and clear, Nikki. We got a good picture on. Can you see me? Can you hear me loud and clear? We broadcasting all right. I've been tending to have broadcasting difficulties from time to time, and I didn't even know it. What are we on anyway? Yeah, we're on the 5G. Cool, cool. Good, good. I was trying to think of what all's been going on that I've been looking at, man. But like I said, I found uh somewhere that's been, you know, where I've been listening to Stern, current Stern, the same day, Howard Stern. And it ain't the same show as it used to be. But I don't know. Things have to change. Everything can't stay the same. That's why people get mad, like when a band don't put out the exact same album, or you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, man, like the content does have to change over time. And Howard wanted to have more like A-list celebrities come through there, then he was gonna have to tone down his shenanigans a little bit, you know what I mean? Just to be able to have those people come through, even consider coming through. When he was a wild man, he could get some people like, David Arquette and stuff like that, but uh, it's few and far between. Rappers would go in there, Old Dirty Bastard, 50 Cent, all these guys did it, man. But for the most part, like Ellen and all them that he had on after that, this dude Oz Perlman, he probably wouldn't have went on there. The Minimalist, I don't know, the Minimalist probably would have went on there, the one he had here recent. But I don't know. I'm trying to think of things, man. Like, but there were some people that probably wouldn't have went on there. Uh, that have gone on there here recently because he's more mainstream. He was on that America's Got Talent, all that, all that. Diesel Bomber. Yeah, they ain't got knocked off just yet, Carlos Ray. That's why I'm not putting it out there. You know what I mean? But uh, yeah, it won't be long, man. I'm pretty sure they got snipers that go out looking for that, man. I'm pretty sure. So if it gets any traction, they're gonna knock their head off. The problem is too that they also be trying to use it for monetary gain, and you're using someone else's content for monetary gain. You know what I mean? That's the problem with doing review shows. Like, review shows are cool as shit, and they're fun to do with your community, but they're like super like uh treacherous. You know what I mean? And a moment's notice, you can make a hairy mistake and have to get sat down for a bit. That's why we just try to stick to us, being on here. Same thing with having people on the show and all that. I got to make sure that I know the person well enough to know what they're going to do when they get on. But like I said, We've been solo dolo from the beginning, so this ain't nothing new. This is true to us, not new to us. You already know. Yeah, that moonwalker. Boys, I don't know what's gonna happen with these girls in the daggone shack. They've been got cold a couple good times now, so they probably feel like, dang, son, you know what I mean? But they ain't turned over yet. All of it's still kind of clear. So ain't turned Auburn yet, just yet. James Matty, good to see you. Appreciate you stopping through. I'll catch you next time, homie. Brian, good to see you, dog. Thanks for coming through, man. We fresh off the weight pile now, brother. 707 days in a row, Brian. We dangerously close to 720, which is what we set out for, and 730s, the full year. So we said 720 because that's the damn the skateboarding trick, that's the Tony Hawk shit, the 720, you know what I mean? So I was like, oh yeah, we'll do 720. And then everybody in the comments was like, what the hell's up with the 720 thing? 730 is 2 years, right? And I'm like, yeah, I know, but it just sounds better. It's round, it's, I don't know, the skateboarding thing, all that. And everybody's like, yeah, but 730 is 2 years, So we ended up going the whole 730, We're looking for the whole 730. Igor? Actions is ready for an interview anytime. I heard that, bro. I dig it, man. I ain't really been doing interviews, dog. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. And I don't know, homie. Like, kind of the way I would do is I would look at what you've been talking about for the longest, and ask you questions about your, you know what I mean, from the content that I've seen, you know what I mean? That's kind of how I picked up the other interviews was like, well, I'm gonna ask them because I'll just sit here and watch a whole bunch of their stuff and got real familiar. So when they come on, I can like, act like I know what I'm talking about. Hit them with some Nardward shit, Hey, so that one time you told a story about this, remember? You want to tell that story? Kind of walk them into it, That'd be tough. That'd be tough. I'd have to do it a different way, kind of like when we did it with like Tommy Thunder. I don't really have like a whole lot of backstory on Tommy Thunder, so I had to like shoot from the hip on that deal. But that still came out like a pretty decent interview. So, boys, I'm on the lookout for these daggone Costco dunks, man. I don't know if y'all heard about it or not, but yeah, I had these Kirkland dunks. Like, I'm on the lookout for them. I think it's going to be kind of tough to get though because dang, uh, the Kirkland Mafia out there. You dig? I don't know if y'all know that or not. That's a big deal, man. Having a membership, they're pretty cool too, man. They're like a sweat, like a sweatpants material or something, like a sweat. You know what I mean? Like that gray. And then it comes with like a membership card that says skateboarding executive. Yeah, because they're SBs. I was trying to think like who the Igors are. Oh no shit. I heard that, man. Damn, like I don't ever know who's on here, man. Every time I talk to somebody on here, man, it's crazy who they know. It is, it's wild. It's wild how many people on here know somebody or like are adjacent to knowing somebody, you know what I mean? And I don't even realize that shit for the longest. There was somebody that used to come on here all the time that was like Lived right down the way from Soldier Boy, and then there was, I don't know if it was true or not, but he said it was. You know what I mean? I know that ain't always the case, but you know what I'm saying. And then pretty convincing anyway. And then I don't know. There's a couple times people said stuff, but hey, Jessica, good to see you as always. Paul Hadley, she just loves you as well, bro. Thanks for stopping by. Much appreciated. Absolutely. Oh, I ain't returned none of the messages yet, but I'm fitting to here in a little bit. I'm about to go inside. The old lady should be home here soon. She got some food for me. Got a sandwich. I got me a club from Wawa. But she said she was gonna stop. I left my damn, even though I didn't know, I didn't think of anything for dinner. We didn't really eat nothing for lunch either after we ate those chicken mini bacon, egg, and cheese. We did the chicken mini bacon, egg, and cheese today, dog. I've just never seen a good looking Igor. I could be wrong because I'm not interested in, but a good looking Igor has been rare. Yeah, I think so, right? I dig it. I dig it, man. Voss Beulah. Yeah, I ain't for sure about that deal. I've talked about that before too, man. There's a whole channel like what happened to Kurt or whatever. Basically, hot dogs and beans. Nice, nice. Like, did you have hot dogs and beans, or did you have beanie weenies? I got a funny story about beanie weenies. Kind of funny, I guess. Funny to us anyway. It's funny to me and my peoples. Y'all missed it last night at the end of the show, man. For real. If y'all wasn't at the very end of the show last night, that show was hilarious. I told two little stories real quick before I got out, but no, Jessica, you weren't harsh or rude. Like I said, uh, I'm not a therapist or anything, so I can't give anybody advice, man. Except for don't hurt yourself and be nice to yourself. You know, that's about it. But like I said, people be trying to stir shit up, and we don't really stir shit up over here. We just be kind of chilling over here. Like, there's a lot of channels that like there's all kinds of channels that love to stir shit up and have drama. You know what I mean? So we just be trying to chill over here instead of bringing that type of stuff to the chat. That's why. But besides that, I had no problem with it. Like I said, I don't even, it's hard to tell people at the same time, man. I kind of got to run my show. You dig? I'm not trying to be mean or anything like that, or harsh myself. I wasn't trying to be harsh or mean or um, anything like that. But we do have to have set standards, and that's why I was trying to like get it squelched down before I had to take actions. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to toss nobody, the strong family, out of here for a little bit or whatever. Like I ain't trying to hurt nobody's feelings, but at the same time, like you know, like I said. So moving on. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, there's a whole channel that's been talking about it, man. And oh, no doubt. Yeah, the old lady's home. I'm about to go inside, boys. Sorry. I'm interested in this conversation too. That's a fucked up thing. But I think we're gonna talk about it just a little bit. Yeah, like the whole channel is like set up like, kind of like breaking down every bit of what happened and stuff. And his friends, see, you probably know a lot of these dudes, man. I'm trying to think of who his friend is that was there, but he said he got there. He was mad because there was a party going on. There was a bunch of people in his house, and he was tired, and he didn't want a bunch of people in his house. And of course, you know. he was in active addiction, so there is that. But that being said, it was also like 10 times what it kill a horse. So that being said, all right, they go have a bite to eat. Uh, the dude starts passing out. He tries to run everybody out the house, like throw everybody out, like he's getting pissed off or whatever. There's an altercation, apparently. And dang, I'm trying to remember what the guy's name is that talks about it. It's one of Kurt's friends, and he's come out recently. Of course, he's had his battles also, so you know, his reliability is in question because of that. But really, the guy's telling a story that's very compelling, man. And he was saying that he was with him the whole time, you know, that he kind of seen what went down, and it wasn't a good scene. There was an altercation, and then he thinks that they had took him, away from here, and then displayed things to make him look like allegedly people that were at the house that night. Allegedly, according to this dude in the YouTube channel, uh, may have had a hand in helping him get up out of here. Maybe. Awesome, Jessica. Good for you. I did a bunch of shoulder workouts today. And a gang of push-ups. I do 160 push-ups a day. So good for you, Jessica. You should be proud of yourself. Absolutely. I'm glad everybody went over there and rallied around Jessica yesterday and sent kind words and prayers her way. So yeah, I'm trying to think of what the dude's name is, man. I can't remember now. I had a show that I did where I had just like looked into all of it and watched a whole bunch of stuff about it, and I did a whole show. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Some of the home video shit, man, was really crazy too, man. I was surprised that they showed that stuff like the bleached and all that uh documentaries that came out here recent, man. They were crazy personal that they let them things get out, man. It's beyond me. But him with his kids and stuff in the bathtub, all kinds of stuff, man. I was like, this is crazy, dude. I can't believe they're letting this out, man. And him just in general being, kind of checked out, you know. But I don't know, man. There's so many conspiracy theories. That's the thing, like they be investigating this stuff. That's like today, man. I'm listening to, like I said, I've been listening to Stern for a long time. You know what I mean? And I just haven't listened to it in forever. Like forever, forever. I can't even tell you how long. Probably 10, 12. I can't even tell you how long years. And they were talking about the moon landing because I guess uh Kim Kardashian's mad at him because he said that, I don't know, something that he didn't say or something. But they, at some point she said that the moon landing didn't happen. He's like, huh, she believes the moon landing didn't happen. I mean, listen to that dumb shit. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Like I said, there's so many conspiracy theories too, man. Like everything that happens, there's it's a false flag, or it's everything that happens, there's a conspiracy theory for now. So it's like, damn, bro, what do you believe? I know she sues everybody that talks about it and says that she had any part in it. I knew that big time. She sues people that say that she had any part of it. For sure, they do. She's mad about it. She's mad about it. Look, y'all. I know this is a real short show tonight. We haven't been super serving the community here, but we had a pretty good live the last couple lives, man. So I'm gonna go in and eat, drink my shake because I think I forgot my midday shake. I think, and anything that would be alluding to that diesel bomber, I would like like I said, I ain't trying to get into no bullshit when I make 20 cents on this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? End up getting goddamn uh sued, you know what I mean? And I'm over here like 20 cents at a time, you know? It's like what the fuck? But anyhow, uh, supposedly you can look it up, man. It's not hard to find. It's not hard to find, y'all. Just put in who bang 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 Kurt. You know what I'm saying? With a question mark, and I guarantee it'll come up, man. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Who Kurt question mark. You dig? Silliness, man. I know it sucks, dude. It's so silly. You can't say nothing. Like even you can't even say like regular shit. Like it's so crazy, dude. You can't even say like normal shit. That's why I be getting in so much trouble in here, man. Not trouble, but I get my ads limited all the time because I can't control my cursing for one. Sorry for cussing. Um and then two is I say like one or two terms. Like if I say it more than one or two times, man, it catches it. It's overtime. You know what I mean? Overtime, dog. So frustrating. People know about these things. They do. They know that wine's made with grapes. And they also know that that is not what they say. You know what I'm saying? That is not what it's called, dog. You dig? That's why the something be getting so goddamn mad. I understand it too, man. Because it should be freedom of speech, really, you know. But there you have it. There you have it. We can't have nothing nice. Anyhow, look, I'm gonna go inside, y'all. I heard that, Diesel Bomber. I heard that. Yeah, I don't think she's been seen in public in a long time. A recluse, if you will. A recluse. But huh. Hey, I appreciate everybody coming through tonight. I'm gonna go inside and get something to eat. Make my last shake for the day and try to lay it back for a little bit. I've been fairly like getting after it, to be honest with you. Uh, bench pressing 95-pound dumbbells. Um, we still ain't got like there was a dude over there, so I wasn't able to like get over where I wanted to be to like try to set up the camera at all. Oh, y'all know what? I ain't even tell y'all. I know I'm about to get out of here. Everybody's leaving and shit, but that's all right. Look, here's what it is. You gotta stick it out. I was leaving, and dude that was working out. It was a younger dude, man, big ass dude. I mean, not like huge like this, but like big, like tall. And I mean, he wasn't out of shape by no means. He was like, I didn't think he was out of shape by no means. But he was like, I'm leaving, and he was leaving. He was like, "Hey, dude, that's cool. You was doing a live." And I was like, "Yeah, it was cool, man. Like, it was pretty good live, but I'll make sure that I didn't get you in it or anything. I try to always make sure I got the camera to where nobody gets in it, and you know what I mean, for any amount of time." And he was like, "No, I don't care about that. I was just saying it was cool." I was like, "No, that's awesome. I appreciate that, man. That's cool, dude. Thank you." And we were walking out, and he was talking to me. He was telling me like, "Oh, I come, 3 times a week, and then sometimes I do one day on, one day off, 2 days on, one day off." He said, and I was like, "Oh, hey, that sounds like a good split." I was telling him, I can't remember exactly what he said. And he was like, "Yeah, I was up over 300 pounds." I was like, "Damn, boy, you looking really good, man. You slimmed down, man. You looking really good." And he's like, "Oh, thanks, man." It was a nice little interaction, with somebody from the gym that after like even I was saying on the live last night, I was like, I was watching videos, and dude was like, "Man, I see your phone in the gym. I'm gonna throw that shit across the ring." You know what I mean? Oh man, I ain't be telling nobody how to live their life, John Terrell. I don't be telling nobody how to live their life or anything. I just be talking shit, hanging out with the peoples. You heard me? With my friends in here, with the strong family, cousin. But yeah, it was a pretty cool little interaction. Like usually people are kind of like standoffish about the live, doing a live in the gym. They are. It's usually not well received. You know, like I was saying, uh, people be getting caught up in shit, man, thinking that shit's cool. Like I don't know, man. It's weird. It's mine. Like I'm on my business. If somebody was doing whatever they do, man, it don't affect me. I ain't worried about it. But other people be like actually seeking out, like be like, oh, like you ain't the police, man. Like you ain't the damn gym police. You know what I mean? Like it's just so weird. Let somebody do what they're doing, man. Like I don't know. I don't get it, man. Don't make sense to me. I don't think that way. Well, anywho, like I said, I'm gonna eat my sandwich and I'm gonna drink one more shake. So y'all know what it is. Be nice to yourself. Don't be hard on yourself like I am all the time. And be nice to the people around you. Tell your loved ones that you love them, especially now. Even tell people you probably don't like that you fuck with them because it's Christmas time. You know, tis the season and shit. Be nice to people around you. Don't be a dick. That's what Crusted says. And what else? What else do I got? Catch y'all tomorrow. God willing, the creek don't rock. Bicycle.